do we apply questions or chats on this?
Awesome. Okay, I'm at the wrong side. I'm gonna go over here. So when we're starting, we've got, actually I'm not. When we're starting, we are, sorry, the video's flipped, so I'm looking at the video and I'm looking at, uh-oh, it's the wrong end. I got it now. When we're starting our strength class, or when we have a strength class, we have 3 groups. This is an Excel group. So we have the rookies, we have JV, and we have varsity. I'm going to talk about the points that we need the kids to learn, and the points that or the goals that we're trying to attain for each group. And those things help define when we move a child from one thing to the next, one group to the next. And then we'll erase this and we'll talk about how we run the class. The first thing, we'll talk about the rookies. A couple things about rookies. Every kid that comes into the class starts here in your Excel class. So you have a 16-year-old young man who is a football player, has been lifting at the high school. They still come here. They're still rookies. You don't have to say to them, "Hey, dude, you're a rookie," but you got to start them here, because we have important things they need to know, and that you need to know that they can accomplish to move them to the next group. That kid may be somebody that goes, he's in here for 3 or 4 weeks, and then we move him to the JV. Or you could have a kid who comes in, he's never touched a barbell before, and he comes into this group too. Everybody starts here. And the reason that is all of the things that Mickey talked about with safety have to be gone over. You don't know if a kid comes into your gym who's been lifting weights at the high school for years, if they know how to ditch a bar, or they know how to brace, or they know how to squat well. So we have to guarantee that we understand that they move well, that they have consistency before we move them forward. At the same point, you have a kid who comes in who's never lifted before. We still got to we have to start over and start at the beginning. Safety, things like Mickey said, just safety moving through the class, safety with picking up the bar, safety putting the bar on your back, all of those things. What we're looking for, learning points here, again, that safety, and we're learning basic movement. So we're going to be working on the back squats. Can they squat? We have to teach them how to squat. Can they deadlift? Can they sumo deadlift? And can they press? In the Excel version of the strength class, we're going to press both vertically and horizontally. The goals for the rookie are positional consistency. So let's just take the squat. Do they know where the bar goes on their back when they pick the bar up? Do they know the start position? Can they replicate the bottom of the squat each and every time the same? It looks the same. It has to be the same every single time. So we're going to pick certain positions, and we're going to be looking to standardize those positions with the kids every single time. We want to have safe movement. So they maybe have positional consistency at the top of the squat, and they understand where the bottom of the squat, and they just fold when they go down. Well, they can't move on until they understand how to brace and move from the top position to the bottom position in a relatively safe manner. Does that make sense? And finally, especially in the Excel group, they need to be coachable. So a coachable kid is a kid who listens to you and changes the behavior and strives to change the behavior that you're telling them to coach. So a kid can't be moved on and be asked to start lifting actual real load when they are not coachable.